Hello Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys doing? I hope you're well. This is your love and life reading focused on the second half of March from the 16th through the 31st. General reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person. Please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I will also include a list of the cards that are being used for this reading, Capricorn. These are the two card decks that I chose for the focus messages this time around. So we'll grab some insight from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle deck, and then maybe one or two cards from the Hidden Truth Oracle by All Things Intuitive. All right, guys, so let's get started. Let's take a look and see what it is that you need to focus on at this time. Angels and spirit guides for Capricorn. This could also be for cross watchers or anyone else who's been guided to tune in here today for this reading. All right, let's do this. All right, I'm guided to this one here. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. Okay, so that's what's coming through from this particular card here, Capricorn. If this is you coming through with this energy, if you're looking at a person's photos, somebody that you're missing, feeling nostalgic about moments that you guys have shared, and if you're not together, if you are in separation, going through challenges in your connection, a part of your vibe might be thinking of starting up new memories, wanting reconciliation, wanting them back. And of course, this could be what your person is thinking as well. All right, so let's grab some insight from the Hidden Truth Oracle here. Angels and spirit guides for Capricorn for this love and life reading, second half of March. I'm guided to this one here. Oh, I wish things could be different. Someone wants to create change here, Capricorn. When we wish things could be different, oftentimes it's because the reality of it is you guys are at a distance. They might feel as though they wish they could do something to create change, to bring you guys back together, because with that photograph card right next to it, clearly you guys are not together. You might not even be talking. It might have even been a while since you guys have had a conversation, but they miss you. That's coming through here. And I can't help but feel for some of my Capricorns, you miss them too. Okay, so let's grab some insight from the Pining Rose Volume 2, Twin Flame Ascension Oracle by Calico Moon. And of course, you do not have to identify with a twin flame connection. That is just the name of the card deck, okay? So let's see what needs to come through here, Capricorn. What is it that's going on at this time? We have entanglement. So if you take a look at the photo from this particular card, there's three faces. So part of those entanglements for me are tied into third-party situations. But look at this next card. We have Twin Flame, followed by Danger, followed by Tragedy, and then we have Signs. Oh my. These cards coming out in this order for a reason, Capricorn. So somebody got involved in a third-party situation here, and this twin flame connection was affected by this third-party situation. We have danger and tragedy here. Okay, so it's like that danger zone. It's like a red flag trying to grab your attention here. This could have been what created drama between you and your person, that might have driven a wedge between the two of you, or these entanglements. And the tragic part of it is that maybe there were signs that were trying to warn you, Capricorn, or your person, or both of you, to prevent you guys from going down this particular road, but it happened. It's in the past, which is why you guys are missing each other. which is why we have either one or both of you wishing that things could be different here. So for now, the connection is in the shadows because it's in a dark place. But the spirit guides are actually watching out for you guys for some reason. You're being blessed regardless. Man. So let's add to this, okay? Let's see where else this can go. Mystic Moon Oracles, my go-to deck, one of my favorite decks ever. I might end up having to get another one because I've worn this one out so much. Angels and Spirit Guides for Capricorn in love and life. For Capricorn, second half of March. What else do we need to know? Entanglements, twin flame connections, highly affected by what's going on. We have somebody who's unawakened. I do see a male figure in that photo, so it could be my masculines who are unawakened, especially if my masculines involve themselves in a third-party situation. We do have cycles, okay? So this is cycle completion here. Something needs to phase out. It's falling right below twin flame. This cycles card too reminds me of the World card in traditional tarot, which is a beautiful card, but it's the need for closure, the need for completion. But when it comes to love and romance, it is the opportunity to start again, because it offers you a new beginning, a new foundation, something that's a lot more stable. And if you guys were involved with these entanglements with outside interference in your relationship, and that's why you guys are not together, that needs to phase out. That's a cycle that needs to come to completion before you can start over with your twin flame, maybe Capricorn. And part of this danger energy for me is that the relationship could be in danger of never being given the opportunity to reconnect. Because if this cycle never phases out, if whoever attached themselves to a third-party situation, if they're still in that, then whoever represents the twin flame in your heart, Capricorn, they might decide to release themselves from your life if they haven't already, you know? I just feel like the love will always be there, but they might not always be there, which could certainly be very tragic, because it's the love between the two of you is actually very special. We have two cards here talking about signs. There's a reason why that's coming out in that way, because there are signs that are trying to either caution you or grab your attention before it really does end up in this danger zone. Okay, it's like a flashing red light that's just trying to grab your attention. It's like, pay attention, because you're about to lose this person. And for some of you guys, of course, that could be reversed. It could be your twin flame that needs to wake up and see these signs before it's too late. But since we have two cards with signs on it, this could be for both of you. You both have signs that you got to pay attention to in order to salvage this partnership. Get it out of the shadows, you know? We have recognition, which is falling right below tragedy. It's almost like you both are seeing the value in this partnership almost a little too late. Because it's very special. I'm picking up off of that here. We have vibrations, okay? Energetically, vibrationally, you guys are still picking up off of each other's vibes. Telepathic communication, fifth dimension. Still thinking about each other. You're still missing each other. Looking at each other's pictures, perhaps. Wishing things could be different. They can be. They can be different. But these entanglements have to be a thing of the past. We do have reinvention, so there's a chance to work through this, to reinvent the partnership, to start over fresh. Part of this reinvention will get you guys out of the shadows and create some sort of attention and ascension in your partnership. We do have patience coming through here, so yes, this is going to take some time. Especially if somebody is still dealing with these entanglements from third parties. If that is a cycle that has yet to come to completion for your person, or for you, whoever has involved themselves in that situation, it's going to take some time. I don't think it's going to be coming to completion the second half of March. I don't feel that for some of you guys. I think it's going to require a little bit more time. But there are signs here that are trying to caution you and warn you before it's too late. Before it's too late. Okay? So let's add to this with the Twin Flame Journey Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn in love and life. Second half of March. Please bring it forward for Capricorn. What else do we need to know? We have the Hermit. That's Virgo. Hermit energy. Somebody's got to do a lot of soul searching. Somebody just wants to be alone right now. This could either be masculine energy, since it is falling right below unawakened. I'm feeling more so it could be my feminines actually who are soul searching, because with this unawakened card, whoever is in that space, they're not doing any sort of soul searching. They're too oblivious to what's going on here, which is why it's heading towards this danger zone that I keep referring to. But this person is very lonely. They're lonely without you, Capricorn. But they also contributed to why you guys are not together, why you guys are missing each other more than likely. And yes, they want to make new memories with you, but maybe they don't quite know how to approach you with that. But the Hermit energy, it's a good thing, because it really allows somebody to reflect, to reevaluate what they've done, to contribute to these entanglements so that they can potentially fix the issues here and come towards you with a true intention of reconnecting and rebuilding the partnership. Because part of the energy of the Hermit is bridging those estrangements from people that are in separation. So with the Hermit card, people from the past are coming back. They want you back. Perhaps Capricorn, you want them back. But these signs are trying to grab both of your attention so that you can work on whatever it is that you need to figure out on your end, and they need to do the same, so that this partnership can actually be saved. And an additional interpretation of the Hermit card too is that one phase of your life is coming to an end, and there's a new phase, the next chapter of your life that you're getting ready for. And that next chapter could certainly involve the two of you coming back together, but there's work that needs to be done here, okay? We do have the Two of Cups, so there is a potential that the two of you can come back together. It is a divine partnership. We have twin flame, cycles, and Two of Cups, all in the same row right here. The love is here between the two of you. It's clearly a very strong connection, but there are cycles that need to phase out in order for the two of you to come back together, okay? We do have the Five of Cups. In this particular deck, it says old wounds. Five of Cups is water energy. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So it's interesting because it's falling right below danger and signs. It's like danger, danger, there's that danger sign. Pay the hell attention to me, or else you're going to lose out. You guys are already having issues. You're already not together, but there's still a chance to fix this, but you got to wake up. Wake the hell up. You know, whoever is unawakened, wake up. You're about to go over the waterfall. Danger zone, hello, you know, that type of thing, that type of wake-up call. But if your person especially is not even hearing the warning signs, then they're completely oblivious to what it is that they're heading towards, you know. But it's not too late. That's the thing, it's not too late. These old wounds have got to be healed and addressed. We have the Two of Pentacles right after that, which is, of course, your own vibration, Capricorn, because it is Earth. Could be tied into Virgo, which we already have with the Hermit, as well as Taurus, of course, for some of you guys. So it's falling right below tragedy and recognition. Part of the issue, as we already know, is somebody's been juggling, okay? Juggling more than two people here. Juggling a third-party situation. Constantly trying to keep life in balance, but that's near impossible to do when you've got all of these entanglements going on here. It's a constant battle to maintain balance in one's life. And whoever created that out of balance energy is eventually going to fall. They can't keep that up. And for some of my Capricorns, perhaps this is you, you know. It could be for either one of you that have this juggling issue going on. We have the Justice card here, which is Libra energy. This is a soul contract. That we know. We've got twin flame, we've got Two of Cups, divine partnership energy. The Justice card is confirming that this is a soul contract between you and your person. Capricorn, perhaps you needed clarification of that with these signs and these vibrations coming from that. The Justice card is all about honesty and fairness and the truth. Plain and simple, the truth. Somebody's who is unawakened, they're not facing the truth of what's going on. They're too busy with these entanglements and third parties, or even karmic partnerships for some of you. They need to wake up. They need to be able to see things from your end, Capricorn. You need to be able to see things from their perspective, but that can't happen if they're unawakened. Part of the energy of this Justice card is to be decisive, to be able to move forward. A decision needs to be made here. And if what you guys are wanting is to come back together, you both have to be on the same page. Because you guys can actually fix this. Whatever issues and problems are overwhelming this connection, which is tied into these entanglements, it's fixable. But you're heading towards that danger. Danger, danger. Danger zone. The Justice card too is the need for people to take responsibility for their own actions. Because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. And you both have to work on yourselves, whatever issues you guys have going on individually. But I do feel it could be your person here, Capricorn, who might be dealing with some major issues tied into outside interference that created a lot of drama between the two of you. So there's definitely a need for balance here. And it's interesting how it's right next to the Two of Pentacles, because this person is having trouble balancing. And so the Justice card is right next to it, reminding your person more than likely, or reminding both of you, that in order to make this work, it has to come back into balance. Right now, you guys are teetering on the edge of a cliff, and you're about to go over. We have the Eight of Swords right after that. That's imprisonment. That's air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So the Eight of Swords is imprisonment and isolation. Someone could have certainly isolated themselves here. It might be you, Capricorn, if you just don't want to have to deal with this person right now. The Eight of Swords is also entrapment. It's self-victimization, which is contributing to the shadows that are coming forward, either for yourself, Capricorn, or more than likely your person that you're focused on for this reading. So they have to really work on themselves here, because it's falling right below that reinvention card. Remove these chains that are keeping them bound to these entanglements. Because look what's coming in. That Ace of Cups is beautiful. Love initiation, compassion, intimacy. It's also tied into spirituality, our intuition, being able to fill our own cup of love until it overflows, to be able to share that cup of love with the person that we ultimately want to share our life with, because you guys are coming forward as twin flames. To be able to share that cup with the person that you want, that's what brings you guys to the Two of Cups, and it's here. I just feel that it is out of balance right now, because we do have one person that's coming through as completely oblivious to the fact that this is a situation, a relationship that might be headed for a brick wall. You know, it's about to crash and they don't see it. The signs are cautioning both of you. But it also requires two people working together, collaborating as a team, which is very Three of Pentacles in energy. That's what's needed here. But right now we're in this Two of Pentacles vibe with the need for balance and juggling entanglements and third parties, priorities. Okay, so let's add to this with the romance angels. Let's see what else. And the thing is, going back to our focus messages, I wish things could be different. You know, it's not enough to be wishing. Somebody needs to take action. Somebody needs to wake up. You both have to meet each other in the middle to be able to regain the balance in this partnership. And whoever is in these entanglements of third parties, karmic partnerships, the whole juggling thing, that needs to phase out. That's a cycle that really, it needs to go. It needs to come to completion. So you can move on to the next chapter of your love story, which is, it has the capability to be beautiful. Because again, the Hermit can bring you guys back together. You can bridge the gap in this partnership. You do have the Two of Cups. But I feel here, because we do have that Patience card coming through, this is going to take some time. This is going to require some time here. What else, please, for Capricorn? Interesting how we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You guys might have even discussed this. Going on a trip together, getting married someday. Or some of you guys could have already been married and your partner cheated on you and entered into this third party. You know, it's almost like you had the Two of Cups. You were sharing your cup with one another, and they decided to share their life with somebody else outside of that partnership. You know, that's an issue, and I'm not surprised that the separation card is reflected here. We have trust right after that, because trust was broken in this relationship. The situation is calling for you to have faith, but that requires two people, doesn't it? To be able to restore trust and faith in a relationship, it requires two people putting in the effort to make that happen. We have playfulness right after that. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. This is what's needed to bring laughter and playfulness and fun back into your relationship. This card also, for me, picks up off of a partner that could either be the younger counterpart in a relationship who could have entered into this third party. But, you know, that's not for everybody. That's just what I pick up for some of you. And when you guys spend time together, I do feel there is very playful energy there. You enjoy each other's company. Lots of laughter, lots of fun. And we do have nostalgia, missing you, looking at your photo from that photograph card. Okay, so I feel this is something that you both might be doing. Look at these next two cards. We have deception. We already know that. Free yourself coming through here as well, okay? So someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. We already know that. With entanglements coming through there. That's why it's in the shadows. And perhaps, Capricorn, that's why you had to free yourself from this connection, because there was somebody else. So if you haven't yet done that, perhaps you're thinking about doing that. It's time to take back control of your life. But there's also the opportunity to come back together if your person could straighten themselves out, if they could wake up, realize what it is that they're about to lose and lose forever. If they don't, get their shit together and stop lying and stop this deceptive energy and just come forward with the truth already. You know, it's like, what is it that you want? And if what they want is you, Capricorn, then they're going to have to do some work to get rid of this deceptive energy. Otherwise, I feel for some of you, you're out. And this person is truly in danger of losing you forever. I feel they need to get their act together and decide once and for all, who do you want? Do you want the third party or do you want me? Who is it? And for a small group of my Capricorns, I feel that that actually could be reversed. Okay, so again, take it for how it makes sense for you. All right, let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages, Capricorn, for this connection. This is the You Have My Heart, Soul Lovers and Separation deck by Angelic Revelation 144. So let's grab some dialogue from here. We'll grab a few, take whichever one resonates with you. Okay, and let's see what it is that either your person needs to say to you, or these are words that you need to say to your person. So let's take a look and see what comes forward. Angels and spirit guides for Capricorn for this reading. Who needs to speak up here, please? For Capricorn, please bring it forward. I feel more that needs to come through. Some dialogue, please. Okay, and let's grab the bottom. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, we have quite a few here. So again, take whichever one you're guided towards. First message. Whether together or apart, I feel a prisoner of your heart. You are all I want, my everything. I don't want to be free, for we are chained together in love. Oh my God. Wow. And I can't help but look at this Eight of Swords, okay, with those chains here. Maybe that's how they're feeling. You are all I want, my everything. They don't want to be free. But for some of you guys, maybe you already freed yourself and they've got some major regrets over how things fell apart in the partnership, perhaps, okay? Next message. I am so proud of you, my love. You inspire me to be a better person. I am working on myself and I hope that I can inspire you too. So that is where this reinvention is coming through. Perhaps you're both working on yourselves individually, and that's a good thing. And if there's a way for them to observe that you are working on yourself, especially if you guys maybe have mutual friends that know one another, they might be asking about you, or if they happen to follow you on social media, if you haven't blocked them, of course, you're an inspiration to them. Next message. You feed my heart and soul with your love. You are my best friend and my passionate lover. I love you more than anything in this world. Well, they better get their act together. They seriously need to get their act together if they want you back in this way. Especially if you have a person that considers you to be a best friend, a passionate lover. They still love you. And for some of my Capricorns, perhaps this is how you're feeling too, you know? So take any of these for words that might be coming from your own heart. Next message. Your love makes me feel untouchable and invincible. You make me stronger, happier, and wiser. Your love is the greatest love I have ever known. but they are in danger of losing that love if they do not release themselves from those entanglements. Next message. I can't get you out of my head. I think about you always. I know that we are soulmates, forever entwined for eternity. So for those of you who don't consider your connection to be twin flame, you might resonate more with this card, a soulmate bond, a soul connection between you and your person. Next message. Loving you is the most natural yet scary thing I have ever done. And perhaps part of that fear is why they entered into a third-party situation, because they maybe couldn't handle the intensity of what it is that they feel for you, you know? But entering into a third-party situation is certainly not a solution for those fears, to be given some sort of outlet in however way they needed to express that. Last message. Deep in my heart, I know that you are the one for me. I promise my soul will be by your side for all eternity. Okay, so those are some pretty intense feelings and emotions coming forward for you, Capricorn. And again, some of these messages could be from you to your person, but there's clearly obstacles here. There are some very clear signs that are trying to grab your attention as well as your person's attention. You both got to pay attention before it's too late. I can't help but feel that even though there's a need for patience here, it could also turn out to be a missed opportunity if somebody doesn't act on it. Somebody needs to act on this, you know? That's the tragedy of it all. If somebody doesn't try hard enough to fight for something that's worth saving. Okay, so let's grab some Lover's Oracle here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Capricorn. And again, guys, I'll grab a few from this deck. Take whichever one you're guided towards. For Capricorn. Okay, let's grab this bottom card. Okay. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. And maybe that's where these signs are trying to direct you, Capricorn, towards a new direction. Whether that new direction will lead you back to your person or onto a better path that you are meant to be on, to find the love that you're meant to have in this lifetime, perhaps. But that's your call. That is your decision, whichever road it is that you decide to take. We have a transformation card. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. That's a good thing, especially for those of you who are wanting to save this partnership, because it's quite special, I feel. Could be that once in a lifetime type relationship that you can only find once in your life, but you're in danger of losing that, or you both are, if somebody doesn't take action to be able to repair the damage here. There's work that definitely needs to be done here. But it's not impossible. You guys can work this out. It's not too late. And some of you guys have a secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. All the more reason for your person to get their shit together, because they might lose you forever should you decide to move on to somebody else. That's certainly a possibility. Okay, so let's close this out, guys, with some final guardian angel messages. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Capricorn in love and life for the second half of March. Some final thoughts, please. Let's grab the bottom card. Okay, look at this. Beautiful. You have a rainbow, Capricorn. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. So even though for now things are in the shadows, the rainbow is coming for you. Beautiful. All will clear soon. And then you have love. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow our healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose, and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. And it might just be that power of love that is able to salvage this partnership. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave it. Lots to take in here, and I do hope that this reading offered you some insight regarding your partnership here and whatever challenges you guys might be dealing with. It's not too late, but if nobody acts upon it, then it will be too late. Okay? So that's where I'm going to leave this, and if you are interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. Thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.